Hi, Flora here, and welcome back to Jam Packed Business Made Easy with AI. Today's episode is a little different because it's not about chasing the newest AI tool, it's about something way more important: clarity. Jam and I talk about how Club Jam was been built to help people actually use AI, not just learn about it. We get into confident, community, shared systems, and why doing less but better is the real unblock. If AI has ever felt overwhelming or noisy, this episode will feel like a deep exhale. All right, let's jump in.
Going
Great. How are you today?
good.
Cool.
Do we
All
going good? There you are. Okay.
right. Which option did you like the best?
Let me look. Do you have one you like the best?
This meeting is being recorded.
Either of the two that I sent.
I mean, personal life. My personal life or work life or both? My personal life is kind of just work life right now.
Well, let's do it. I was thinking we have such a hard time connecting on a regular basis that this
Yeah.
could be like a snapshot of a team meeting.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds fun.
So catch us up on all things Jam AI in 2026.
Well, I feel like 2025 was this year of building and saying yes to every single thing. And it kind of also helped us shape our community in Club Jam. Last July is when we came out with that. And this is the first time where I'm like not thinking about how to put that in the garbage and start a new thing. I actually really still like that thing. And most importantly, our members are really liking it too. Like every day going in there and seeing the positive comments. And just yesterday, David wrote in there that the training we gave him allowed him to save $3,000 on a development tool that he was using for his WordPress site.
I
So
love that.
yeah, it's stuff like that where I'm like, oh, this is so worth it. Or yesterday we were on a training. Richard had his very first training on 11 Labs.
Cool.
And the comments were just like, I love this group. I'm learning so much. And so that's been amazing. I really like the interactive part of Club Jam. So that's
Okay, so you meet someone in the grocery store and they're like, "Ooh, I like your shirt." And y'all start talking and you become grocery store best friends. And they say, "What do you do?" What do you tell them?
I say I help people develop their AI learning journey, and we have individual plans and team plans. So the individual learning plan is Club Jam, and then obviously you can sign up teams to Club Jam, but we also offer custom AI learning as well. So there's some teams and organizations that I work with that are in very specific industries. Like we work with APNA, it's the Association of basically like professional service organizations. So think about nannies and childcare centers and things like that. They need to use AI in a really specific way and have a lot of rules and regulations. Same with like finance is another group that we work with. You can imagine all the red tape there.
Yeah.
So that's why we have these like custom AI trainings. So we do usually an intake form to figure out, okay, where are they at? What sort of AI tools are they using? And I do individual intake forms too for everyone on the team going through the training. So
Cool.
yeah, and that's really fun because we're finding a lot of teams and groups will have people on the team that are super immersed in AI. They're building automations and agents. And then we also have people who haven't opened ChatGPT before.
Yeah.
And they're all on the same team. So trying to get them in a cohesive place where they all at least know about the same tools and have access to the same resources has been really amazing.
How do you do that when you have people at such different levels?
Yeah. So we'll do the intake forms and then we do 4 custom training sessions after that. And so depending on the team, we'll, develop the training to fit their needs. But I say the big thing that has really helped bring people together is we're creating these AI repositories for people. And so say there's 6 people on the team and you all have different prompts and tools and things that you're using, we create a place for everyone on the team to put those things in a place where they can share it. And that place is platform agnostic based on the company. So it could be anything from like a Google Drive folder to we're building some like landing pages in Mocha AI for people to actually log in and see their AI repository.
Okay, you have been so excited about Mocha AI. From the little that I know about it, it offers so much. So like, what is your elevator pitch on Mocha AI and how are you using it right now?
So Mocha AI is a vibe coding platform. So similar to like Lovable.dev or Replit or Base44. And the thing I like about Mocha and why I'm invested in them, well, there's 2 reasons. One, they're more focused on building internal apps for businesses rather than building big, beautiful websites. So they're really looking to build templates and tools for smaller business owners and teams that could replace hundreds of our subscriptions that we pay for monthly. So if you think about just us, Flora, like we really need to actually do another meeting and look at our subscriptions because we're a little subscription crazy. But with Mocha AI, I could say, okay, I have Typeform, but I could just create a Typeform in Mocha. Like I could just create that platform there. Or I have a CRM in HubSpot. I could actually create my own CRM in Mocha. So that's something I actually want to do with you is like look at everything and say, okay, what could we actually build into our own subscription of Mocha for $22 a month that we're paying probably like, I just close my eyes at this point, but I think we're around $1,000 a month in subscription tools right now.
Well, and it's challenging because you get so excited about new tools and these upgrades on these tools and these updates. And I mean, it's your job to learn these tools and then to share them with our teams and to, condense the knowledge. So there's definitely got to be a balance, right? Between like, because at the end of the day, your average small business owner isn't going to get all of the tools, right? They come to us to really figure out which tools they could and should be using, right?
Totally. It's part of the job. I have to subscribe to these. The thing is I probably could quit them after I learn them. So
yeah,
that's what I need to look into.
So talk to me a little bit about this community because, if we had this call this time last year, and time's kind of a blur, time's kind of like
what is time?
I'm trying to think, but I don't think we were on school at this time last year, were we? Or we were just getting on?
We didn't even have Club Jam last year at this time. So we were still doing just online courses. And what happened is I was getting frustrated because I would work on a course or video for a month, and then by the time it was out and people saw it, it was kind of outdated. And that's when I was like, okay, we need something else. And what we have now is some evergreen training, which I like, which is more like, what is AI? AI fundamentals, these 5 platforms you have to know. That's on-demand training that people can do anytime. But the big thing and the thing that people are loving is we host at least 2 live trainings a week. So it's like the new tool comes out, we're on it, and we're training people that next week. The other thing we did that's different than last year is, it's a mixture of my imposter syndrome and then also just real life where I was like, I have a good amount of people following me or learning from me, and I don't want to be the ceiling for them. So it was probably last July I brought in and started going out and looking for other AI experts. And that's been so fun for me too, because I'm joining their trainings and learning just like everyone else in the group.
I mean, are you familiar with other companies that offer this community, this training, these custom, Do you feel like this is something that's really unique, or are you seeing more people do this? Like, what does that competitor landscape look like right now?
Luckily, because I have Manus IM doing all of my competitor research, they're using a tool called SimilarWeb. I have really great insight into this question. And so there's two kind of competitors, but I really don't think they are. So you may have seen ads for Coursera. It's like a really big brand, big meaning they have lots of deep pockets for advertising. But this is like a online training. They don't have live, they don't have a community. So I feel like it's not necessarily our competitor, but they do go after people who haven't learned AI, just like we do, like the beginners, the non-tech people, kind of just your average professional looking to figure out how to implement AI.
Yeah.
The other one, I got really worried about it. It was actually what's the guy's name? He's real tall. He's like a Tony. What is his name? I literally just posted about him today. Hold on.
We'll see.
The guy, he's in Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo. They call him Banana Hands.
I have no idea.
Okay, hold on. Here it is. Tony Robbins. Duh.
Oh, wow.
And only Tony Robbins.
Yeah.
He came out in December. He launched this like AI training group. And of course, they had millions and millions and millions of dollars behind it.
Yeah.
And they launched it, and I was like, oh, great. Like, that's my exact same group they're going after. It's Tony Robbins. He had all these big names in AI.
And
Yeah, that too. But it turned out it got pretty bad reviews as far as the group. Trying to find the name of it. Anyways, people were just like, oh, this is a big sales ploy. It didn't feel good. It wasn't thought through. And it was like a big one-time thing push. And now people are like, okay, what do we do now? So.
okay. And with Tony Robbins, it feels like he was maybe going out of his lane a little bit. Like,
yeah, he was like bringing all of these big names in AI into it. I don't know why he got involved with it, but it doesn't look like it's a competitor to Club Jam either.
wow. I mean, everyone's getting into AI. Deepak Chopra has gotten into AI. I mean, everyone has gotten into AI. So I know I told you a little bit about this. This year for me, my word is just like deepening, right? Like I'm just deepening what I'm already doing. I'm not rebuilding anything. I'm not building anything new. And it kind of feels like that's a similar word you could use for Jam AI in 2026, right?
100%. Yeah, actually, when we were talking about that the other day, I was like, perfect, because that's what I'm doing too.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we don't need to rebuild and reset. We have a good thing going, and it's all about how can we make it better.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Cool. And what feedback are you getting from people? What is the answer to that question? What are people saying? How can we make it better?
You know, it's funny. I just posted something 3 days ago called The Future of Club Jam. Let's build this together.
Yeah.
And I just started out saying, like, you know, my original vision was helping non-technical people learn AI without feeling overwhelmed, intimidated, or behind. But I said, we're actually doing it, and we're doing it every day, and I'm seeing people share wins. But to take it to the next level, like, what would make Club Jam a better place for you?
Yeah.
And I had a bunch of great replies, which I'm implementing already, a few of them. But some people, you know, time is a big problem for everyone. Yeah.
Everyone.
So making these like snackable reposts about the 2-hour, 1-hour live trainings we have.
Cool.
So we're working on that. And then who was it who had this good idea? Armando was saying it would be really great to create like a leaderboard and team and like gamify it a little bit more.
And I love that because we've talked about that, and it's like, okay, no, this is really a thing that people want. Let's
Yeah. Yeah, and then we talked about it on a Yeah, thanks, Armando. We talked about it on a call, and a couple people talked about how, you know, if they do workouts at Orange Theory, they like to see how they're stacking up to other people and what do they have left to do and what's their journey look like. So luckily our platform allows for all that. So that's something I'm going to be doing.
Well, and you're so competitive. I feel like this is like speaking your language. Like,
Yeah. It's definitely right up my alley. So
well, cool. And it's fun to, we're talking about Armando, we're talking about Richard, we're talking about, it's like we're really getting to know our members. And it's great when people are able to be involved and they're able to, jump on these live calls and then we also know that, back to what you were saying, like time is a real thing and there are other people that are still getting just as much out of it and are not wanting to be as active in the community, and that's totally fine too.
yeah, 100%. And you've been doing such a good job interviewing our members, and it's fun because I talk to these people 2 or 3 times a week, and then I'll listen to the podcasts where you interview them, and I learn so much about them. The next time I talk to them, I feel like they're a close friend. It's awesome.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got school, we've got Club Jam, and we've got the custom trainings. What else? What else is Jam AI?
So 2 other things actually. Just going along with what we already talked about, we have keynotes and in-person workshops as well. So that's been really fun for me. I've been going to, gosh, I was all over the place last year. Florida, Scottsdale, Minnesota, all different types of industries. And I'll go and do a presentation on whatever they ask me to do that's AI related. Most of them were like AI tools or how to implement AI into your workday. So that's been really fun. And then the other thing is actually a platform called AI Gym. And this is really funny because I had been working on AI Gym by myself, kind of in my free time, for probably a year at this point. And then Kevin, who's one of our AI experts, wrote me a message and he was like, hey, what if we built something like this? And his explanation was AI Gym. So I literally responded to him with all my links to my half-built stuff. And so he and I have partnered because he's got a lot more time than me, it appears. And he's just so good with all these automation tools. And so we built AI Gym, which is an accountability platform for learning AI training. So in Club Jam, we have all these big ideas. We teach tools. We teach how they work. And in AI Gym, it's like, okay, do it 15 minutes a day. Here's the thing you're going to do to move the needle in your business.
It's like the Duolingo of AI.
Totally. Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kevin's actually going to be on our podcast coming up. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Yay. I can't wait to listen to that. I don't actually know much about his personal life, so I can't wait to hear that.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I can't wait to dig into his childhood and all the stuff that we're getting into. Okay. So we've got school, the community. We've got Club Jam. We've got keynotes. We've got AI Gym. We've got, what about Club Society?
So I want to clarify one thing. The Club Jam is the school community. So Club Jam is built on school.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah, so that's the community where you get the live training and you get to interact with people. But you bring up AI Society, and this is fun. So I teach marketing and sales powered by AI. And marketing has changed quite a bit with all the AI tools coming out. And also, you may have noticed your email inbox just getting inundated with AI spam at this point, too. And so there's platforms like School, which have kind of become a new place to do your marketing. So as part of our marketing funnel at Jam AI, I built a free community on School that anyone can join called AI Society. And in AI Society, we give tips and tools and prompts and all of that stuff. However, if you want to join the live calls, you have to join Club Jam, which is the paid community. But we promote it on AI Society.
Great.
And I wanted to give a wink to our old community. When we first started, we had a community called AI Society, and I thought it'd be nice to kind of reinvent that with our free community.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. So then what is your hope for our members? Like, they join Club Jam, they're in the community, they're doing these live trainings. Like, what do you want for them?
I want them to feel less confused and more empowered when it comes to technology, and especially this new technology. I think this is a huge turning point in our culture as far as AI coming into our community, economy, our families, it's literally in a Lego set I just bought for my kid. Like
Wow.
it's a part of everything, and people can be adverse to change like this. And so we're trying to build something where people feel excited about it and confident. And that's what I hope for when people join Club Jam.
Awesome. And that's in their sales, that's in their marketing, that's in their small business. I mean, but we're also seeing people use AI in their personal lives. And I would love to just finish out this call a little bit on, the best ways for people to incorporate AI in their personal lives as well.
Okay, I'll tell you that. But this question is great because it ties into your last question too, of what I want people to know with our training.
Yeah.
It goes into personal life because the more you understand it and learn what these tools to do, you'll get more and more light bulbs go off of like, oh, I could use AI for that, like just throughout the day. Okay, here's one of my favorite personal life hacks, and I did it last night. So we go to Costco. So, I go like once, maybe twice a month, and you spend all the money, and then you kind of like put stuff away and you don't remember what you bought, or it goes in the back of the cabinet. What I like to do is actually take my receipt and then I'll upload it into ChatGPT or Claude. And then I give really specific parameters in my prompt of, my kids' eating habits or my macro goals or whatever I'm working on for that month. And then it makes meal plans based on what I bought.
Awesome.
That's just a fun one that I think literally everyone could use.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, give it a try. Cool.
And then yesterday I did a really fun one. And, my work life and personal life kind of merge all day, every day. But I was making a YouTube video and I needed a little thumbnail. And so I uploaded a thumbnail that I liked into Gemini's Nano Banana. And then I uploaded a picture of myself and I said, recreate this thumbnail, but swap out the man with me, the woman. And I did it. And it was like the same fonts and same treatment. And it looked very professional and fun.
And how long did that take you to do?
14 seconds.
How long would it have taken you to do in the past?
30 minutes at least.
Cool. So what did you do with those extra 29 minutes?
At that point, probably like spun around in my office trying to get all of these things done. No, actually, I've been writing things down on this new list I got from a podcast I was on called Focused. And it has 2 columns. Let me show you.
Yeah, let's see it.
2 columns for those who can't see and are listening. It's to do on this side and appointments on this side.
Nice.
It's really silly and not AI, but I really like writing in it every day. So with my extra 29 minutes, I was going down and checking off my to-dos.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, this was fun, and I look forward to doing our stack audit. I'm sure I'll learn a lot. I always do when we connect. So, yeah, is there anything else you want to share with listeners, as we wrap up the week this week and just kind of going into the next week? Like what's something that you are excited for others to learn this week?
So Claude Cowork is my big thing this week, and I'm about to do a training on it in about an hour in Club Jam. Claude Cowork is just that. It acts as a coworker for you. You could give it tasks and it'll just work while you're working. When I first got in there, I was like, well, what am I supposed to ask it to do? So I did a bunch of research and came up with 7 ways to use it, which is what I'm presenting on. And I also have a YouTube video all about that on our channel.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for jumping on, and I look forward to seeing more of you this week.
Can't wait to see you again. Have a great weekend.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.